Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. For those who don't know me, my name is Mike Oglesby. I'm the chairman of MIDAS, amongst other things around Manchester. And the topic I'm going to be talking about today is regenerating Manchester. And there it is. You might easily say regenerated Manchester, that's it, topic over. But of course it isn't. We're on a journey in Manchester. We've been on a journey for quite a while, and we very much appreciate that we've got a long way to go. As we go on that journey, we keep raising the bar. We keep on moving it forward and forward because we know that we've got to get there with our great city. But it looks pretty impressive up there, doesn't it? I thought I would start by just taking us back a few years and just having a quick canter through. I know a lot of you here are Manchester people, and you think, well, I know all about it. But I don't think we tend to forget. We tend to forget where we've come from and what's happened over the years. And if we go back to 1995 as good a place as any to start, 1995, Manchester, frankly, wasn't in a great place. We'd had 3 major recessions, and things, we'd taken quite a pounding. And yet, nevertheless, you know, as being Manchester, there's only one place we can go, and that's up. So 1995, we desperately needed a new concert hall for our world-class orchestra, the Halle, and so we set about providing it, but also we set about providing 400,000 square feet of brand new office space, off-pitch, not where the world thought office space ought to be, but before it was finished, it was all occupied. The occupiers loved it, and this was the start of our journey. Next major event that happened on that, the IRA intervened and just happened to drop a bomb in the middle of our major shopping centre. So we used that as an opportunity to totally revitalize our shopping in the centre of the city, revitalize Market Street, and then carry on over a number of years, bringing in other major users into that area and really doing great things with our shopping. Then came along Spinningfields, because again, we realized what we hadn't got was a really major area of new offices. Spinningfields, an incredibly bold and adventurous joint partnership with the local authority and Allied London, creating by far the largest new office centre outside London, and that's been hugely successful. And as we stand here at the moment, there's virtually none of it left to let. Absolutely hugely successful. Followed that by across the other side of town, Piccadilly, redeveloped Piccadilly Station, then the whole Piccadilly Partnership started a very clever and innovative idea. David Partridge got this wonderful partnership going, created an atmosphere out of an area that again was totally on the fringe, and really very, very innovative thinking. Big buildings, we could do with another big building, so there we are. Bang in your face, the Hilton. All part of this great journey that we've been on over the years in Manchester. But it wasn't just the core area. We were also looking outside the centre of the city. The universities are hugely important to us in Manchester, and we have 2 major universities there right close to the city centre. So what we wanted to do was to bring them into the city centre, major hospital redevelopment, but really make that part of Manchester in the corridor, and you have seen presentations before. And again, Manchester Science Park, again, part of the centre of the city moving forward. But it hasn't just been the city centre by any means where we've moved forward. In Salford, we've got Media City, huge media centre, again, by far the largest of its kind in the country. Starting now on Chapel Street and Chapel Street redevelopment, really all bringing Salford to life. In New East Manchester, we've got Sports City. You've all heard about 200-acre redevelopment just starting there, and there's more news about that on the way. But in Central Park there in New East Manchester, I was told only yesterday, there's 750,000 square feet happening in Manchester, in East Manchester as we stand here at the moment at this stage in the recession. Trafford Park. Now, everybody knows that Trafford Park was the first, the biggest in the world of its kind of industrial site. But Trafford Park keeps on reinventing itself, and even now there's a new plan out for Trafford Park. It's very much on the map. It's alive. It's happening all the time. Down in Stockport, just starting now on a brand new office block, St. Peter's Square in the middle of Stockport. If we go up to Bolton Town Centre, totally regenerated, new office development. This is all happening outside around Manchester, part of the drive forward. Go around the M62. The M62 now, the M60. We've created a whole series of business parks, by far the largest being at Aston Mosh in Tameside, Kingsway and Rochdale, both, as you see where they're located, really thriving, really dynamic, moving forward. So that's part of the journey. But as I said, it's a journey. We're moving forward. What about the future? Few of the things which are happening. First of all, around the Victoria Station area, we've got the redevelopment of the Co-op. Co-op starting their brand new headquarters building. Victoria Station, as you heard earlier, there's a whole new redevelopment of the station taking place, but immediately adjacent to it, a wonderful new office complex. And also, we're about to start, it's a project near and dear to my heart, we're also about to start on building a new music school for Cheetham's immediately adjacent £35 million music school, finest music school in the world, because we don't forget our culture. Our culture is hugely important to us, right next to there, starting at the end of this month. But we understand that one thing we desperately need in Manchester is more product. We're getting to the stage where we in Midas can see a huge pipeline coming through, and we're very concerned about the product. This is the sort of thing we absolutely need. This is the St. Peter's Square development, and we absolutely need developments like this to start this year in order to deal with the demand that we have, which is building up and which is huge.